What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sean from 4GLU, for Geeks Like You, and you're now tuned into my review of Naruto Shippuden, Chapter 645, titled Two Powers. Let's go. So, this chapter starts off with Minato looking at Naruto. He's saying how nostalgic this feels because it feels like he's fighting alongside uh, Kushina. So, Naruto charges up his attack and he's back in that Kurama form. And he's about to take off towards Obito, and it's like, oh shit, there, yeah, shit's about to go down. Okay, okay. No, 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 shit's not about to go down because as he charges, Tobirama says, did you forget that only Senjutsu can hurt him? And Naruto stops his attack, turns around and goes, oh shit, I actually did. And everybody's like, wow, like, Tobirama was like, yeah, maybe you might be dumber than my brother. Sasuke's like, really, you used up all that power just for nothing? And Minato's like, yeah, maybe you're not like uh Kushina that much. So after that, Kurama has a little talk with Naruto, and it's like, well, you can fuse your sage uh jutsu or your sage energy with my chakra, and we could possibly get through to Obito. And he has a little, sort of like a little flashback of when Naruto's with pain and how Naruto's Sage Mode and Kurama's chakra were sort of mixed together and they were like intertwining. Uh, and there was another scene where the old Toad was training Naruto, and Kurama's chakra came out, sort of went on a rampage because he didn't want to fuse with the Toad, or become a Toad or share his chakra with the Toad. It felt like Naruto was sort of leaving him behind and going towards the Sage Mode Jutsu. So it was sort of like envious about a new energy coming into Naruto and felt like Naruto should only be using his chakra. So after that, Naruto was like, oh, okay, well, let's try it. And he goes into the Kurama mode. So you see the silhouette of Kurama's chakra around Naruto, and the same is for Minato. And between them is the Rasengan, and it looks freaking awesome because it's like two Kuramas are forming the Rasengan, giant Rasengan, and then in the middle of that is Tobirama standing out with his hands on each one. Okay, in the middle, it just looks freaking. That scene alone was awesome. If I could post it here, I would, but YouTube. So after that, they fire the attack. The attack hits Obito, but it's shielded by his black orb, so it really doesn't penetrate him at all. Penetrate the attack at all. So Obito's just still standing there, like, oh, okay, that was supposed to hit me. Oh, nah, I'm still here though. Hi. So after that, Tobirama's like, well, maybe using Haraishin wouldn't really penetrate the attack. So we got to really think of something else. So then Naruto's like, well, maybe I should fuse my Sage Mode Senjutsu attack with Kurama's Biju Bomb, and maybe that might affect Obito. Obito's like, you gonna do what? No, 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 fuck that. And he decides to release a new attack. And at first I was like, oh, okay, like maybe Obito's finally gonna do something besides stand there and look cool. And then Madara comes on screen, and Madara's like, is he about to use the Eternal Tsukiyomi? And I'm like, no way. Like, no, because I'm hoping that we're not jumping to that conclusion yet of Obito finally releasing this so powerful attack. And it is, because then he yells out the attack at the end, Infinite Tsukiyomi, and you see the Ten Tails in the background about to form, like it's about to release it. So that's where the manga actually ends. What I'm hoping is that what I think might happen is that they might not show that yet, because again, that's Madara's sort of attack. Even though he said he has a backup plan, we don't know what it is. We can theorize what it is, but I think that Naruto might actually hit Obito or maybe the Ten Tails with the Biju Senjutsu infused bomb, and that might do something, because I doubt that they're really going to release the Eternal Tsukiyomi upon the moon and so soon, because it makes it seem like Obito is sort of getting pushed against a wall. Like that's another thing where they put Obito out with his new form, and yeah, he's badass. He shut down pretty much everybody on the battlefield, but right now you're making it seem like he's like, oh shit, like that's all I can do is like a couple of flashes and a couple of moves. I really can't do anything else. So now it might be the time to release my Eternal Tsukiyomi. Or, you're making it seem like, well, I'm done playing around kind of thing. But it's just, I don't know, it's too soon, and I feel that maybe they should wait a while to actually do this, or maybe put it in Madara's hand, because obviously Madara might know, may be able to expand on the jutsu itself. But overall, it was a good read. I would definitely give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it completely, especially the scene with the two Karamas forming the Rasengan and Tobirama in the middle. It did have some humor in it, so yeah, overall 4 out of 5. Can't wait to see what happens next week. And since they look like they're focusing on Madara right now, maybe Madara might cut his bullshit out and actually jump over to stop Obito from doing this, or might release his backup plan to intervene between Obito's eternal Tsukiyomi. So, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy it? What did you think about Naruto actually powering up and then getting shut down? Did you think that his Sage infused Biju Bomb is actually going to do damage to Obito? And do you think that Obito is going to get taken down within the next 2 to 3 chapters and Madara is going to step out as an antagonist? By the way, why the fuck was Yugo on screen? Like, where did he come from? Like, wasn't he on the other side of the battlefield? Now he's standing next to Sasuke? I, like, all right, guys. This is Sean from 4GLU, 4 Geeks Like You. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.